Hi, I'm Chris Pendleton, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about foreclosures. I'm going to be talking to you both as possibly somebody who might be going through foreclosure, or also possibly you're an investor looking to understand the foreclosure process a little bit. There's basically two different types of foreclosures. There's a judicial type of foreclosure and a non-judicial type of foreclosure. In 1974, the Arizona State Legislature approved a non-judicial type of foreclosure, and that's the most common. In fact, it does 99.9% of the foreclosures here in the state of Arizona, and so that's the one that I'm going to mostly concentrate on. Typically, when someone has bought their house, they've signed two different types of documents. One was a promissory note, which is the promise to repay the debt, and the second one is a trust deed, which allows basically the lender to instruct a trustee to foreclose on your house and sell it without court action. How the timing of all this works is that someone who gets behind in their mortgage payment, they miss a payment. They're then contacted by the bank, probably by mail, phone calls. As time drags on, that contact may get more frequent, to the point that they miss a second payment. And sometime between the second payment and the third payment, the bank decides to foreclose on the property. And at that point in time in Arizona, they have two choices. One, to foreclose on the property in that judicial manner, which we're not going to talk about because most banks don't. And the second one is to foreclose in the non-judicial way. And so the way that you foreclose in the non-judicial way is the bank typically hires a legal firm who specializes in this, and they file what they call as a notice of default. This notice of default is filed at the Pima County Recorder's Office, and that's basically noticing the world that this property is in default and that it's going up for auction. Once the notice of default is filed, it starts a period of time called the right of reinstatement. This is a period of time in which the homeowner can bring the loan current, which means that maybe they went to relatives and got a chunk of money, or they got employment, which now allows them to pay their mortgage. And basically they come in with a check for all missed payments, interest, penalties, legal and other costs that the lender has incurred in the process thus far, and basically reinstates the loan, and then from that point on the homeowner can continue to make their normal monthly payments and be okay. If at the end of that 90-day right of reinstatement a deal hasn't worked out, or the person hasn't brought their loan current, then the lender has the ability to instruct the trustee to sell the property in the foreclosure auction.